In today's video, I am going to be sharing my hot takes on leveling up in your 20s and what my idea of leveling up in your 20s are. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your very first time here, you are welcome. My name is Moyo and I am a social media manager and content creator based in Nigeria, and I film videos about my life as a student, helpful tips for content creators, social media management tips, and how to grow your business online on Instagram, and so much more. I hope that you subscribe before the end of this video, and I hope that you catch up on all my old videos. You are welcome once again. And if this is not your first time here, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I hope that you have subscribed, and I hope that you've caught up on all my old videos. In today's video, I have something to talk about which is a tad bit different from what I would usually do. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about if you should be leveling up in your 20s and my hot take on leveling up in your 20s. And the reason for this video is very recently, over the past few months, there have been hundreds and hundreds of videos on YouTube talking about how to level up your 20s, self-care in your 20s, how to be a high value woman, how to change your life with an abundance mindset, and a lot of videos like that, and also how to live this soft life in your 20s. And while these kind of videos have actually helped me, they've helped me to see life in a different perspective. They've helped me to change my mindset. There have been some takes that I feel that have been a bit exaggerated, and in this video I'm going to just be sharing two of my hot takes on leveling up in your 20s, and my idea of what leveling up in your 20s are, and some of the leveling up tips that have actually helped me and have actually changed my life. So that is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to be sharing my hot takes, what I believe that leveling up is not, and some of the leveling up tips that have actually helped me. So if you're interested in this kind of video, please keep on watching. So I'm going to drop a disclaimer before we move ahead with the video, and you don't have to agree with my opinion. You don't have to agree with everything that I'm saying in this video. This is solely my opinion. This is what I think. This is what I think that leveling up should be, and this is what I think that leveling up should not be. I didn't agree with all the things I heard in those other videos, and that is why I'm making my own video. So I just thought to put that out there. So let's get right into this video. So the first hot take that I'm going to be dropping in this video is that everyone seems to be having the same idea of what leveling up and self-care should be. I might not necessarily be right, but I've noticed that very recently everybody seems to have the same idea of leveling up, and I feel like this is wrong, because self-care and leveling up should be relative to each individual. It should be personal, because we are definitely not in the same phase of life. We might all be in our 20s, but we are definitely not working the same journey. We're definitely not in the same phase of life. I'm 22 and I'm in my final year in the university. There's another 22-year-old out there that is done with university, probably has a master's degree and is already working. There's another 22-year-old out there that is married with children. There's another 22-year-old that is not even in the university yet. So we are not in the same phase of life, and this is why self-care and leveling up should be relative to each individual. Because if I keep comparing myself with someone else who is not in the same phase of life as me, I would never see my own achievements and my wins, because I'll keep comparing myself. Oh, this person is doing this person is doing that. Why am I not doing the same thing? But we are not in the same phase of life, and as human beings, we are conditioned to always want more. So with me always wanting more and then now comparing myself to another person, that's a recipe for disaster. Because as human beings, generally, we always want more. So a lot of times, we don't even bask in the moment. We don't even bask in our little wins. We're just like, okay, this is done. What's the next thing? And I'm going to give you an example. So I started my YouTube channel, and when I first started, I was using my phone. and I was like, if I can get a camera like this, I'll be so happy. And then I got a camera, and the next thing, if I can just get a ring light like this, my content will be good. I'm like, okay, now I have a ring light, what next? The next thing, if I can just get a microphone like this, my content will be amazing. Okay, now I have a microphone. I am gunning for an LED light, and I'm so sure that once I have that LED light, I'm moving on to the next thing. So human beings are generally conditioned to want more. So don't compare yourself with anybody. Your journey is different. And so this is why I believe that everybody's idea of leveling up and self-care is relative, or should be relative. So that is my first hot take on leveling up. So the next hot take that I'm going to be dropping in this video, which is actually the last hot take that I'm going to be dropping, is that I don't believe that there is anything like leveling up or self-care on a budget. And I say this because I've seen different videos like how to level up on a budget, how to do self-care on a budget, and there is nothing like that, because self-care or leveling up does not have to be expensive. The internet has conditioned us to believe that if I'm not taking trips to Bora Bora, if I'm not taking trips to Seychelles, if I'm not buying designer stuff, then I'm not leveling up, or I'm not, taking care of myself. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with these things. This is also what I aim for my life. And like I said earlier, I'm just not in that phase of life. So if you see me in a few years taking those trips and buying those designer things, it's because that is the phase of life that I am at that point. So nobody should come and misconstrue what I'm saying. Like I said, that is not the phase of life that I am in right now. Best believe that when I'm at that phase of life, you are going to see vlogs of me going everywhere and buying all these designer things. And just like I said, self-care or leveling up is relative, so it is personal to each individual. And also another thing that I was going to say is that leveling up doesn't have to be expensive. My idea of leveling up is me consciously making effort to change my life, consciously making effort to move out of my comfort zone in order to do things that will be beneficial to my life. So for example, I'm not comfortable with the way that I dress. I want to change that about me. That is me leveling up. I'm not comfortable with like the kind of food that I eat. I want to change that about myself. That is also leveling up. So I'm not comfortable with like the kind of like bags that I carry. I want to like invest in designer bags. That is also my idea of leveling up. So it doesn't have to be expensive, and it's just like me making conscious efforts to do things that I will not normally do, just to change my life. So I'm going to give you an example. 2 years ago, after the lockdown, there was ASU strike. And I was just at home, waiting for time to pass by and for them to call off the strike so I can go back to school. And then I realized that a lot of my classmates and my friends were, doing one thing or the other. The people that were, opening up businesses, they were opening up businesses. The people that were learning new skills were learning new skills. And it just seemed like it was just me that, was not doing something with my life. And it made me sad. And, and I decided that, okay, what can I do to change my life? What can I do to, better my life? And I decided that, okay, I was going to learn a new skill. I decided that I was going to start a YouTube channel. Even though I did start a YouTube channel that year, it was in, one of the plans that I had to change my life. And it was in that 2020 that I learned, how to become a social media manager. And, I changed my life, because the person that I was in 2020 is not the person that I am right now. As at 2020, I was not a social media manager. As at 2020, I did not have a YouTube channel. I was just living life on vibes and just waiting for ASU to call off the strike so I can go back to school. But right now, I am not that person that I was in 2020. And this is what I believe that leveling up or self-care should be. I believe that leveling up or self-care is a progression, to different phases in life. So I'm trying consciously to change something that I'm not comfortable with in my life, and that is what my idea of leveling up and self-care is. So those are my 2 hot takes on what leveling up and self-care is. So now that I've dropped my hot takes, I'm going to be talking about some of the leveling up tips that have actually changed my life, that have actually helped my life, and that have actually helped me to improve my life. So let's get into that. So the first tip about leveling up or self-care that changed my life would be finding joy in the process, finding joy in where I am in my life right now. And this does not necessarily mean that you are mediocre or that you are in your comfort zone. It just means that you are happy, with the little things that you have. Because I've come to realize that if you're not happy right now with what you have, when you finally have those things that you want, you might not exactly be happy. So find joy in the little things that you have right now. Find joy in your process. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy everything that comes with life. Enjoy where you are right now. Enjoy your process. So be happy with where you are. You don't have to wait for life to not be hard anymore for you to be happy. Enjoy your process. Enjoy your journey. This is your life. Enjoy it. So that is the first leveling up tip that helped my life. Another tip that helped my life, which I would be sharing, would be surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to be. There is a saying that show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. Well, I don't believe that is necessarily true. I believe that the quality of people that you have around you also play a big role in shaping your life. So surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to be. Surround yourself with people that inspire you. If I'm trying to invest more and I have friends that are not into investing, or that don't believe in investing your money, or that don't believe in saving, that's going to have an effect on my life too. So surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to be. I have friends that they are learning new things right now, and let me give you this example. I have a friend right now that is learning UI UX design, and she posts on her status on how the journey has not been easy, like how transitioning into tech is not the easiest thing to do, but she keeps pushing. She keeps posting on her status, and every time I see her status, or every time I see the new designs that she does, I see that there is a level of improvement with every design that she makes. And I'm just telling her that, wow, this design that you did is better than the last one. That inspires me to know that I'm also improving myself, because I might not exactly see my process because I'm always wanting more. But when I see my friend doing something that, when I see my friend following her dreams, when I see my friends, doing big things, I'm also inspired. I'm also inspired to do better with my life. And so that's why I believe that you should surround yourself with the kind of people that you want to be. The next tip on leveling up that changed my life would be pour into yourself. And this is such an important tip because it has really helped me. So pour into yourself as much as possible. Learn new things, read books, educate yourself, meet people, attend seminars. Change your life. You are in your 20s. You have the opportunity to try out different things. So don't put yourself in a box. Try something new. Do new things. Don't cage yourself. Try new things. If just like reading a book is what makes you excited, or if reading a book is what refuels your energy, pour into yourself as much as possible. Learn how to invest, learn how to budget, learn how to save your money, learn how to do as many things as you can. Don't put yourself in the box. Learn as much as possible. Pour into yourself. Develop yourself. That is one tip for leveling up that has really, really helped my life. As much as possible, I try to learn new things. As much as possible, I read books. As much as possible, I listen to podcasts. Podcasts have actually helped to shape my life when it comes to leveling up. I watch on YouTube the kind of people that I want to be, just to get inspired by them. So pour into yourself as much as possible. That is one tip that has actually helped my life. So the next tip that I'm going to be talking about is stop comparing yourself with someone else. Your journey is different, your path is different, where you are in life is different, your process is different, and you are a whole different person entirely. So please stop comparing yourself with anybody. Yes, you might be in your 20s, but there are people in their 20s right now that have their whole life figured out. There are some people in their 20s that are just starting out their life. There are some people in their 20s who think that they have their life figured out, but all their plans have fallen through. So you are not a failure because you don't have your life figured out. You are still in your 20s and you have years ahead of you to figure out your life. This is a note to self. This is not just like a motivational video. This is also for me, because I struggle with, like, thinking I'm a failure because some things in my life are not working out. So you don't have to have your life figured out. Everybody doesn't have their life figured out. You have your whole life ahead of you to figure life out. Some things will work out and some things will not work out. So you're not a failure because some things in your life didn't work out. So stop comparing yourself with other people. Enjoy your process. Enjoy your journey. This is such an important tip and it has helped my life. Even though I still struggle once in a while with comparing myself with other people, this is one tip that actually helps me a lot. So the final tip that I have for you guys in this video is take charge of your life. Take control of your life. Stop being an onlooker in your life and become a participant. Become an actual person in your life. Don't be a passive person. Be very active in your life. This is because a lot of people are always tossed about with trends, things are happening. So if something is happening right now, if it's the trend, oh yeah, this is what is trending, let's do it. So you're actually not taking charge of your life like that. Take charge of your life. Nobody can be like you. No one can know you like you. Nobody can tell you things about you like you. So be an active participant in your life. Stop being an onlooker. Stop letting yourself be tossed about with different things that are happening in the world. Be an active participant in your life. If getting your nails done is your idea of self-care, by all means, go and get your nails done. If getting your hair done is your idea of self-care, by all means, go and get your hair done. If traveling to Mauritius is your idea of leveling up, hey, my sister, I want to be like you, by all means, go ahead and do that. So don't let anybody tell you that this is what your idea of leveling up should be. Don't let yourself be tossed about with different opinions of outsiders. Be you, be yourself. Take active charge of your life. If sitting on the beach and just reading a book is your idea of self-care or leveling up, by all means, that is your own idea of self-care. So don't let anybody confuse you. Be you. Take charge of your life. Yeah, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you have enjoyed this, because I have enjoyed it, because I do think that I had this much to say about leveling up. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you learned one or two things. If there are any hot takes that you have, please let me know in the comment section. And if there's anything that you've been doing to actively change your life or to level up, let me also know in the comment section, because I want to learn more. I want to change my life as I go. I want to level up. I want to do self-care. So let me know in the comment section what your idea of leveling up or self-care should be. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Make sure to share this video to everyone. Make sure to to leave me a comment, turn on your notification bell so that you know every time I drop a video. I drop a video right now every Wednesday and Saturday, so make sure to turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.